What's up? Southside. Alright, for anybody who didn't know, yes, I'm from Minneapolis, over south, Phillips neighborhood, that's where I be at, Lake Street, Chicago, Franklin, Cedar, all this shit. I like to get on the internet, and check up on how things are going back home, because I moved down to Texas now. We're seeing on the news more and more about the Somalians starting to do their tribal war thing in the Minneapolis-St. Paul area. I haven't too much heard about them doing it anywhere else in America. If anybody knows anything about the Somalians tearing stuff up, about their civil war back home, maybe in Los Angeles, maybe because they have a high Somali population, let me know. I also want to make one thing clear that I do not have any problems with Somalians. I have a bunch of Somalian homies. I think Somalians and Ethiopians and a whole bunch of West African cats are really, really cool people. They're really good people. The fact of the matter is that this is a response to this guy, Redneck Cabby, alright? The last video I made, I was talking about racist people, and I referred to them as kind of redneckers. But I want it to be known that I respect this guy right here. I worked in food service, and I probably poured him a cup of coffee or brought him a slice of pie or some chicken fingers or something at a Perkins somewhere. This guy got a dangerous job because there are dumbasses, grown crack babies, or whatever the hell they want to call themselves, coming from Somalia, bringing their bullshit over here to America. Now, I remember the Somalians back from Riverside Plaza, and they were trying to be tough, and often the Vice Lords and the GDs and the Crips would beat their asses. However, this was back in the 90s, and things have changed. And after I went to Job Corps, I realized that they don't really play over here. They're coming over here trying to be humble if they don't take a patch out your ass. What's not really known about a lot of the demographics of the area is that little area where the Somalians are at is also shared by the Native Americans who have been in that community for a very long time. Some Black Americans that have been in that community for a very long time. Of course, white America, and now Latin America. So if you automatically, by genealogy, have 15 different tribes of people living in a 5-mile radius, some shit's about to go down. Now, hey, Mr. Cab Driver, you are a brave man driving your cab every night, whether you're on the north side or the south side. I know you get some questionable people out there, You got a dangerous job, man. God bless you, man, because you still got to go to work and you got to do what you do for your family. But EB wants to say this to all these cats out there that think they got to be hard and they got to be a G and they got to do what they got to do and harass other people in the process in order to put food in their mouth or whatever it is that they call themselves doing. I found myself at a point in life when I was a young man and I was grinding for a purpose that I forgot all about in the first place. I could go on and on and on and preach to you, but I don't do that on this channel. This is really just my music page and people be pissing me off, so I'm bringing it to you. Young men, I don't care if you're from America, Africa, Timbuktu, or Asia. Pull your pants up, put your hat straight, get an education, get a job, get a wife. Quit sleeping around with every other woman, making all kinds of babies that ain't never gonna know your ass and grow up with the same problems that you got and then some. Use your brain because all you doing is shooting yourself in the foot. And in the process, you making niggas, white trash, gooks, savages, wetbacks, and spicks out of all of us. All of us who are your brothers that look like you that are trying to do something positive with their life, but can't get past the negative stereotype portrayed by all these individuals who want to loudly be corrupt. So ask yourself, this generation, you new generation of gangsters, are you a grown crack baby born in the 80s? For real, are you a grown crack baby born in the 80s? I don't know what you've been through when it comes to my American people or when you come from Africa or anywhere else in the damn world. You guys are grown now. If you got problems, fix them. Because my kids play in them streets. Alright? Get off the grassroots and let them grow. Because when one of your stray bullets hit one of my babies, I'm going to show you what a tribal war is all about. To shoot fists, lace it up. The truth is ugly. And it hurts. But if it makes you look bad, get a makeover. Peace out, EB.